What's going on, everybody? I just wanted to make a quick video about something new I actually started on Ancestry.com. I figured people might be interested in seeing what it is before they buy it, um, given it's not very much, but let's just get right into it. So I went to open Ancestry.com, or my app that I have on my Android phone. I'm using the Samsung Note 9, Galaxy Note 9, I should say, and I just wanted to open up my Ancestry.com. I'm usually pretty good about doing my ancestry and trying to find new information regularly. So I figured I'd open it up, and I saw that there was a new feature on the DNA tab, as you can see there. And I clicked on it, and it brought up this portion here, if it'll load. So it goes in here. It'll show your story, your DNA traits, all that stuff. So the first thing I noticed was this new tab right here, Ancestry DNA Traits, explore your traits. So I went ahead and clicked on that. It was intriguing. And it brought me to this page here, and I wanted to get started with it. So initially it kind of brought me to this screen here, welcome to the traits. And I think the premise of this Ancestry.com feature for the DNA program is just to kind of give you an overview of what makes you you. So in this case, it gives examples of why do you like certain foods, why do you have freckles, or who do you get those freckles from? Why are you prone to getting that? I think it kind of takes you into that. I haven't really explored it too much yet, so we're just going to be going through that in this video. So I went through this. It'll give you a brief explanation of DNA and chromosomes, I guess, to kind of inform you of um, what this all means in the bigger picture. Talks about genes, genotype, things like that, phenotype, and then inheritances. So things that you pass on to your progenitors. So it gives you this menu here, and let's just go into the new features here. So I'll click on compare your traits, and it gives me a list of just people that I am close to. So let's see, view matches, all that stuff. It's pretty similar to just kind of how it is before, but appearance traits. Okay, do you have genes for curly or straight hair? Let's see. I don't have a cleft chin. Kind of knew that about myself, but does your chin have a cleft or dimple? No. So far, I don't know what they're trying to get out here, but let's see. Let's click on this around the world. Let's see, finger lengths. Okay, so my DNA kind of has a good mix of I'm of Mexican descent, and so I'm going to have a lot of Native Americans, Spanish, Portuguese, and then I have a lot of other trace amounts, from Great Britain and whatnot. So let's click on the Native American. Let's see, Ancestry DNA says survey says here's what Ancestry DNA members with this region reported about this trait. Ancestry DNA members say 65% ring finger is longer than index pointer finger. That's true. 17% pointer finger is longer than ring finger. That is not necessarily true. They're about the same size. Wish I could show you that. Rather not, though. Let's see. Let's go back here. Let's see. Earlobe type. So mine are detached. Let's see what it says. Oh, I don't have attached earlobes. I'm unattached, but thank you. See, look, I feel like they're just collecting data on me just because they want to. I don't know. Do it as you will. Mind you, this was $9.99. Not too much at all. This was a Christmas gift originally for the DNA test, and so I figured that $9.99 out of my own pocket is not going to be a big deal. Let's explore some of these other ones. Okay, let's do earwax type, whatever that means. Ooh, I have wet earwax. Okay. Wet and sticky, yellowish to brown in color. Dry and flaky. Okay. Oh, I think I do. I don't know. Well, I guess it goes into detail of why that happens. Okay, so I don't have freckles. Let's see what it has here. Okay, yep, no freckles. Although my sister does. That's a little different, I think. Just because we don't have the same father, so it would make sense that she would have them potentially from her family. So what type of hair? My mom has curly hair. So yeah, I have naturally wavy hair. Okay. Although as I've gotten older, it just has tended to thin, but my mom has curly hair. All of my siblings and cousins have really thick hair. So that makes sense. Yeah, so male hair loss. Hey, that's me. It's not too bad. I'm just low chance of hair loss, huh? No, no. Um, I think that's me. It's not bad, but it's kind of the closest. I don't know. Yeah, so it goes through that. I guess I'm an anomaly. All of my family has thick hair, and just yeah, that's kind of annoying. Ooh, skin pigmentation. Okay, well I'm brown, so kind of moderately brown, I think. Yeah. And I think I'm more light. It's hard to judge on yourself. I don't know if you find that problem, but whatever. Moderate brown. Let's try moderate brown. Do I have a unibrow? Ooh, I think I did as a kid, but I think I naturally do. But I keep that in check as an adult. You know, around the world, people think that's beautiful. No, not beautiful. Cilantro version? I freaking love cilantro. It's gonna be racist. I love the taste of cilantro. That's a wrong question. Do you like the taste of raw cilantro? I love the taste of cilantro. It should say, do you love or hate the sense of, yeah, I don't know. There should be more choices here. I love it. Okay. It's probably because, I don't know, Mexicans use it in their food a lot. So, so, I mean, I think this is cool. It's really hard to make a judgment. They really didn't set up much precedence as far as um, what type of items you're going to be getting. I mean, they. It's really just kind of telling you what you already know, and not all of it's accurate. So I don't know. Hair color, darker hair. Yes, that's definitely true. Okay. All right. So I guess make your own decision on it based. Hopefully this. I mean, this video. A lot of this is pretty self-explanatory, but you can probably go through if you're, willing to spend the 9.99. If you've already done the DNA test and spend the 9.99 to get this information, sure, go ahead, do it. I mean, I'm not having buyer's remorse at this point. So, um, I mean, I'm sure you can compare it with other family members, but I don't really see the point of this. I think your DNA story and your matches are pretty much premise, the main premise. So I guess if you're looking for more cool things to look at, then yeah, great, get that. But DNA story is where it's at. They've refined this feature. Like it'll show. My family's originally from Arizona, and so this totally makes sense. Um, and it's just I've seen a lot of cool things happen with this. People finding family members, um, people that are adopted finding uh, long lost parents and cousins, siblings. They end up the good stories are they end up gaining more family. Horror stories is they are totally shunned, and it's what you expect to see in a movie or something like that. They're completely the family just doesn't want anything to do with them. So I think I've been pretty fortunate. So, I mean, yeah. So, like I said, do with this what you will. If you've done it, I recommend. I don't recommend or not recommend this. So, just, I do recommend the DNA test. Do that. But as far as this, actually, I'm just gonna say I don't really recommend this. Not really giving you much information other than what you already know from your own family, stuff like that. I guess it could be useful for people that are adopted and know nothing about their biological family and they're nothing like their adopted family, and so they're wanting to make sense of things they like or dislike, what kinds of things they that kind of describe them a little bit more. So thank you for watching. Hopefully this was helpful in some way, or at least gives you a brief overview of what you'll be buying for $9.99.